Using nonverbal interventions is a really great way to manage behavior in the class without losing instruction time. These strategies should really only be used for minor behavior infractions, such as talking during a lesson or just off-task behavior in general. The great thing about these strategies is that they can redirect behavior quickly and without disturbing other students. So the first strategy I want to talk about is planned ignoring. Planned ignoring is used to decrease or eliminate the problem behaviors by abruptly removing the reinforcer that is maintaining the behavior. It's usually only effective if the student is seeking the teacher's attention, not a peer's attention. So if the student is seeking the teacher's attention, the teacher has to completely ignore the student, giving the student no indication that she's paying attention to the behavior. It's really important to be consistent with this, because if the behavior escalates and the teacher acknowledges the behavior, she risks reinforcing it. Planned ignoring should be paired with a contingency strategy. So the teacher should praise the student for appropriate behavior that replaces the problem behavior. According to Hall, Lund, and Jackson, planned ignoring paired with contingency strategies was associated with increases in appropriate social and academic behavior. The next strategy I want to talk about is proximity control. So proximity control is based on the assumption that a student's problem behavior will decrease or go away completely if an authority figure is present. So it's usually used like the other strategies with non-threatening and minimally disruptive behaviors such as note passing and fidgeting. It's important not to provide too much proximity control because this can actually increase the off-task behavior. The teacher should walk near the disruptive student while continuing the lesson, and once the behavior has gone away, the teacher has to walk away, still conducting the lesson. So the last strategy I'm going to talk about is known as signal interference, and this just refers to nonverbal cues that are used to remind students of the inappropriate behavior. So these cues can include facial expressions, hand gestures, eye contact, and it must be clearly directed at the off-task student without disturbing the other students. Teachers can use nonverbal signals to positively reinforce good behavior, such as quickly giving a thumbs up or even like a little wink or something. And an important thing to remember about signal interference is that teachers have to consider different cultures. So in some cultures, certain signals might mean different things. So I will leave you with some questions to consider.